Great Biafra se Biafra. Great Biafra se ndi fulu mwara wenanya. Ndi fama Biafra na duma. No wadine ma bulu bulu no kamuna pa. Ya no mwe. Imakwali no kabala bana kwali sikete kuya mabulezi okuna gidi bugweza buli femeleme. Run a benzo libe mawe walugo we naba. Na bezu ka elude na toto kega mama bulezi okwu. Na kibazo no mu Biafra kwetiligo nuwe. Makana Igbo na tulinu weti n'ukwalu oge ọdalonwe. N'ojiro nwata wonye aka no akala obi ye, owotu onye wenyekwe nwata n'aka. Makana ebe nwata na ebe agwa atụ aka nne ya nọ n'ebe afọ ma bụrụ eziokwu. Maka ufesa n'ụwa nọ ya dara awọ ma bụrụ ife mere eme. N'Igbo na-aza afa wesi n'ozi tata na ọdịbali mma gboo. Ozi tata dịba mma na ọdịbali Igbo elu nwanyị. Ifeọma Chukwu elugo anyị aka. Ifeọma Chukwu elugo anyị aka. Maka na ọkụ ọgụlị nwata n'aka nọrọ na-elegbu ya ma ncha. Igbo mụrụ ụzọ eme ọzọ. Igbo mụrụ ụzọ eme ọzọ batanụ na ngọzi Chukwu elugo anyị aka. Batanụ n'olise aka elu ụwa agọzigo anyị. N'oge elugo gwedị n'oge elugo na-ezugbo ezugo. Ife ụzọ bụrụ ada abago elu. Ụmụ Biafra lute so n'onwere ife chọrọ ka mmekọ ụnụ malụ. N'ife ahụ dị Commander-in-Chief late Chief Ọdụmegwu Ikemba Ojukwu. Kisi na Biafra land n'ife ahụ bụ n'obi agbalụ mgba n'olugo anya ka egwu. Yana ife bụ late Philip Efiong the great Biafra leader. Ife ahụ bụ n'obi agbagburu mgba ya. Ife ahụ anyị na-anọ na nlọ nzu ụwa n'olugo anya ka. Kedu kwa maka late Commander Ikonso? Ife ahụ anyị bụ n'obi agbalụ mgba. Yana ndị iro ụzọ iro bụ isi rapụgoro anyị wee naba. Ife ahụ anyị bụ n'obi agbalụ mgba n'olugo anya ka. Ụmụnne m ụmụ Biafra the United States of Biafra USB na-agọlụ unu niile ọfọ. A sị na your killers must not go unpunished ọbụla eziokwu ọfọ ka a na-agọ. Maka na obu mmanya nana ma ọbụla eziokwu. Agba ya nana egwu ọbụla ife emere eme. Onye gburu mmadụ anya agwa na ana ma ọ bụ na ọ tara afụfụ. Wee bụrụ m ụgbọ ekene ka m bujelu our great leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. MNK mmanwụ na-eti onwe elu. Ya na Maazị Simon Ekpa the Prime Minister of USB Ọbatobi mmanwụ ka mmanwụ. Ekene mmanwụ kenelu n'odide. Semoga bụrụ ụgbọ ekene unu na n'ugolu. Kabula ekene pụrụ iche. Ekene the Secretary of Defense. Sir Engineer Solomon Nkwocha ọgande ọga. Na mụ kenele mmanwụ ndị ilo. Ya na the Able Deputy Sir Philip mmanwụ bem. Onye amị dike. Maka na defense ekwetiligo wee si o. No retreat, no surrender, bụrụ eziokwu. Anyị aga n'ilu na ya ma nnara azụ ewu. Ka Chukwu gọzie ndị USB military niile. Ka Chukwu gọzie ndị USB military personnel across Biafra land. N'ọbịa ka mụ na-ekwu ewu. N'ọbịa ka anyị gọrọ n'afọ ise. Ụmụ Biafra kilibenu the first lady of USB adị Igbo niile ada. Agụmanya talugo nwanyị ezinne n'ime obi ụmụ gị ewu. Ada Chukwu zitere ụmụ Biafra ka o mezuo the prophecy of our great leader onye ndu MNK Mamdilo. N'ihi malụgo na ibe ọbụla siri ike nwaanyị tiri aka na ya na ọ na-adị nna ọbụla eziokwu. Anya bụ ife elugokwa anyị aka. Na tata bụ 30th of May 2025. Ezinne ọra bụ eze ana kabinet emego ka ọnụ ọchị waa ụmụ Biafra. When emebere anyị the first ever United States of Biafra Embassy USB na Washington DC, America ọbụla eziokwu. Dr. Ngozi ọra bụ eze wegwuo wee sie na anyị ya agbalili isi a na onye USB ọbụla ife mere eme. Maka na ọ bụ ofu gọọmenti ka anyị nwere na Biafra land ọbụla eziokwu. N'ofu ndị ndu ka anyị nwere na Biafra land ọbụla ife mere eme. Akụ fecha ọdala awa ọbụla eziokwu enwe. Ndị Biafra is our home and the Biafra is our religion. Ka ọ dị na nwata chi eze amụrụ n'obi bụ onye isi ya. Wee tinye wee si n'otu ibe nwata wenye aka enu n'aka n'obi ewetu onye wenye nwata ọbụla eziokwu oyi. N'obi ibe ekwuru n'egwugwu ọma ọbụla ife mere eme. Ọwala ndị tinyela aka na anya bụ akwụkwọ. Mmadụ dị ka GME Ichuzi mmanwụbe m. Ya na mmadụ dị ka Maazị Ebeniza Ebele Chukwu Ewu na nwada Tina Ijele nwanyị mmanwụ. N'ọba tinyere aka na anya bụ akwụkwọ n'afa ndị Biafra is our home and the Biafra is our religion. Na-asị ka ọfọle ka anyị si wee gọọ ọnya o. Ka ọfọ solibie lee ka akwụ solibie wee gba mmanụ n'elu ụwa ya. Ka ọ dị ka ya esi dị o. Ka ọ dị ka anyị si wee bee. Ka ọ dị ka o si adị ma wele dịkwa.
Biafrans, we are welcome. Anywhere you day, anywhere you they look, they hear, they see, I greet you. I welcome you all this wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon. I just want me to know, say, so many news that fly out there. And there's so many news go continue their fly. But the important thing we say, the true news, not the fly, they enter. The true news, not the fly. So there's this song or musician that played the song Asenamo Bahi I'm Wekendi Rume Fupuwenem. The songwriter says, if I am a grass, my enemy would have withered me out. Now, Nigerians and the enemies of freedom are the only people you see writing everywhere. Simon Ekpa will be extradited tomorrow. Hey, Simon Ekpa is going to 6 years imprisonment. Ask these fools, what is it that Simon Ekpa did wrong to you? What? Because he said they want freedom. Then they jubilate. They catch up. Listen, nobody is even saying anything about all these headers where they fool our land now. Ever since where they can't stop Simon, see headers inside, outside, they fool our land. No, some by way saying that Simon will be the problem. Now if the cry pass now. And this same Simon can tell us, say, if they remove me, una go hear he said, make una no let that. The same thing Mazen Namdi can say. Master Simon Ekpa was crying out. They are trying to stop me only because they want to get you. Our people say, go to hell. The same thing they said to Jesus. I used to tell us that the story of Biafra is likened to that of the Bible. People don't understand that. You remember, Jesus, the same people that were hailing him, oh, Jesus, my Savior. Immediately the Jews came after Jesus. They said, I beg, make it carry them, they go. Even his apostles, they disappeared. All of them disappeared. Onyendu, hey, watch it again, prophet of our time. But they have all abandoned the prophet. Abandon, yeah. Watch it again, mighty Buako. Ọbata aga m eso gị dagi, aga m abụ onye ndu, aga m abụ onye nche gị, aga m ekwu ihe ọbụla mee gị. Today, where are they? I am the Amobiara of Nam. I am the Amobiara of Simon Ekpa. Where are they today? Listen. Ndị be anyị si na anụ na-ata ata a na-agba ụja. When you see anybody trying to make it clear and known to everybody that they love you, bro, go and find out very well. Those people are your haters and they will destroy you. Any day. Somebody will always brag how they love you, especially in the public. Any day you see somebody bragging how he loves you, how he will die for you, how she will die for you, will fight for you, never allow anybody to come close to you. I will keep you with all my life. In the public, look those people very well and mark them, because in near future, the true person that was saying those trash will manifest. Are you getting the message? I'm a bearer of Simon Ekpa. Well, Simon Ekpa has appeared in court. You may have seen the pictures of our Prime Minister in court. I don't know what you read of that, his picture. When you look at the picture, I don't know what you see, but I don't see joy. Now, what do you think? Hold on. What do you think is the problem? Is the reason our PM is not happy? You think he is not happy because he has been detained? No, that's not his problem. That's not his problem. Do you know his problem? Our PM is bitter, angry, not because he is there in the court, but because everything he labored for somebody have tried to destroy all of them. Those people that were not existing, he gave them reason to exist. Those people that nobody knew, they came power. Those he gave platform. Those he gave names. Those he made relevance. Even when they have become sabos, He gave them chance and gave them positions and gave them places. They are the ones against him today. Why wouldn't he be worried? The same man that bragged of his of his mandate. The same man, the same Simon Ekpa that brag that his template is already on the table. The same man that was bragging his template is on the table. You don't need position. You don't need to be prime minister. You don't need to be deputy prime minister. You don't need to be head of state. You don't need to replace me. All you need to do, open the template. Use the template. You will get to Biafra. With or without me. Just immediately we realize that he has been detained by Finnish authority. We began dragging for power. Power! 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 We begin immediately. We did not even wait for one day. Not even 24 hours. Immediately we learned that Simon Ekpa has been detained. I want to be the power man. I want to be on top. I want to take the position of Simon Ekpa. I want to hold the position. I want to be on top. I want to be in charge. I want to be hero. How do you expect him to be happy? You expect him to be happy, right? He will appear in court again in next 2 weeks. He will be in court. But the one thing everybody should be praying for is that Simon Ekpa comes back to continue the pursuit of Biafra restoration. That's the only thing I will tell you. One thing, both those that believe and those that don't believe, the only thing you should be praying, earnestly praying for, is that Simon Ekpa returns to continue this race to restore Biafra. If not, including you, including the power where you that drag, including you wherever you are not safe if you don't know. And I see some fools that call themselves DOS. Fools everywhere. Useless fools. In DOS. They are jubilating. Hey, someone will go to prison. He will die. Do you see your problem? You see your problem? Because of your personal hatred. I be think say na Biafra una dey look for. Hey, someone is fighting. He is fighting Nigerian soldiers. If you no fight Nigerian soldiers where they buy you in your houses, in your schools, in your churches, now who you want go buy now? And they ask question. If Simon Ekpa is not fighting against those coming to fight, coming to buy, and they took away our lives, end us for no reason, who you want make it buy? Who you want make it fight? When they buy our people, in numbers in Aba High School. Simon Ekpa did there in the ball. Even when they put them for ground, cover them alive, in there. Izuri in there. Because every small thing, our people will have an excuse to fight their own. You don't believe in the way he is looking for Biafra. Does that make him your enemy? That you don't like the way he is speaking, does that make him your enemy? That is the problem my people have. Igbo people. Igbo people. The problem is that they are so foolish that they don't even know Anyaroraro. Common Anyaroraro, Hamari. Yet, the same thing Simon Ekpa was fighting to take away from our land is now consuming our people. The same thing is now swallowing us. We are getting drowned by this every day. For the first time, we are hearing that the Fulanese is somewhere in our mama, in Agua, in Abia, inside Imo. Fulani will come out in broad daylight and begin to pursue people from their communities. And people will be running. The first time. Why? Because Simon is no longer there. Let me tell you why I will try to avoid calling anybody by name. Let me tell you something. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, do you know the first thing Nigeria did? The first thing Nigeria did was to destabilize ESN. The first time, the first ever time, Nnamdi Kanu 2021, immediately Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. The first primary assignment was to destabilize ESN. I was there from 2021. The first move Nigeria made was to destroy ESN. And how did they do it? They formed their embargo that they told Chinasa would confessed. They said it is not a secret. He said, our chicken doesn't said it, that they worked together with the Nigerian governors. And they submitted the ESN to join embargo so that they will be paid. He is there. If I begin to look for them now, I will find them. But all of you know what I'm saying. Say, I know they lie, not true. All of you don't hear them. No nothing. So ESN become the problem. Therefore, they destabilized ESN. Chinas Anworu did what? Destroyed ESN. Chinas Anworu and the DOS, what did they do? They collected all the weapons, arms the ESN have. And they did what? Gave it to Nigeria. And the ESN empty-handedly go and join Babago. Then they dropped their machines and they gave them pump action. Imagine somebody who carry AK yesterday, he come today, he give them pump action. That was what they did. Now, today, as we speak, immediately Simon Ekpa was detained. What was the first assignment? I just want you to reconcile these two things. Immediately, Simon Ekpa was detained. What was the first assignment of the enemies of Simon Ekpa? They destabilized the BLA and they just Biafra Defense Force, all of them. What did they do? They put conditions in their head with anybody, and I said, and I would go try and make a know the body their names. They begin to tell them lies. Do not come out and fight again. Oh. If you come out, hey, goes on a person have planned to destroy you. He has planted the soldiers. He has planted Nigeria bomb. He has, and then what happened? Do not come out to fight. Stay. I will tell you when to come out. I will tell you how to fight. I will give you orders. Only me will give you instructions. Before our own very eyes. This year, December, January 9, this will happen for our own very eyes. We saw, we hear. And all the military that used to do with here and there, that Musa used to come out and cry for, that Musa will come and they quiver. Musa put on a back and get when he kaya over all the tear between his leg, you know, tell ya over all the piafata they could have for ya, Uzo on a makaka. You could Simon a Uja Bayaho. You could go Biafra Musa Maji. All of a sudden, you see Musa coming to news, coming to channels, coming to Rise, Balance, and laughing. He will be now giving his, go and watch. Since this year, go and watch all the interviews Musa has granted. He was happy. He was smiling. Why? Because somebody had been used to stop the Biafran army from doing what? Working. From acting. Somebody has been used to stop them. And then now you see Musa come out and now he's confidently giving you news. Before if you ask him, shock. He shocked. Before he talk Biafra, he shocked. Shock. Go and watch Musa interviews. Gather them one by one. Look for his interviews this year. Watch. I watched the one of last year. You will see the difference. But whatever happens, yes, he's disappointed with all of us. Innocent, yes. Including you. He's disappointed with everybody. Yeah. He's included. Me, you, we, every one of us were included. Because even me, myself, I never believed that even without prime minister, we will start looking for power. We will start fighting for who will be on top. Even when prime minister himself had made it clear, with or without me, all you need to do is to follow the template. Immediately he was not there. We started dragging for power. We started dragging for power. It's a shame. It's a shame. Very big shame. So when you see him there, he is not bothered that he is being detained for 6 months, or that he will be detained for, or that he's been tried, or that he will be tried, or that he's been accused of terrorism by Nigeria. No, he is not bothered. He is only bothered because everything he has labored for, somebody want to put them inside trash within a twinkling of an eye. So how do you want him to look? Want him to look happy? You want him to look happy? May God give us grace. Okike gozie anyị ya amamihe. Anyị nwee ike continue. Chukwu mere anyị ebere. Chukwu mere anyị ebere. They are coming. But do you know what? Whether you like it or whether you don't like it, you see PM, he will be free. But one thing everybody should be praying for, like I said earlier, pray that he joins back to fight to restore Biafra. Pray that he come to accomplish that which he left in 2024 November. If not, anyway. He is the only man that when he comes out, not only the zoo, not only Nigeria. Do you know that there was no presence of military again? All the ones they were hiding on Mufti. Do you remember that courts, as at November, before we went for the convention, do you remember that courts has closed down in Biafra land? Do you remember that? Do you remember that banks do not work when he said they should shut down? Do you remember that? Now, who gives the order? Now you wonder why he said they are not just coming to stop me for any other thing but to get you. That's just that. But on a de toma, ihe dikata, come kai mute ihe. O dikata, ihe me, ayamutato ihe. As Master Namdekan was crying then, give me arms, I want to fight. Nobody listened to him. And we will listen to that now before we continue. We will listen to that. Master Namdekan. Let's listen to that.
ISIS will enter the zoo and charge. As I told you before, anything you hear on Radio Biafra is correct. I told you on this platform that they will come for you. You see, let me tell you one thing that people don't know because you don't know history. I forgive some of you because in your schools in the zoo they don't teach you anything. I want some people to actually go and sit down and study the history of Islam. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped growing. Islam is the only religion that has never stopped expanding through militancy and war. Others have stopped, only Islam. Islam believes in expanding through war, and that war is coming. Now, I must be put on record. I wanted to record this very broadcast and play it all the time for our people to also understand and listen very carefully. And I will say it tonight. And if you come to me in the future, I'll refer you to the broadcast of the 8th of June 2015. And that I made this very comment I'm about to make now at precisely 10 minutes to 8 p.m. in the evening. If ISIS comes down into the zoo, of course they are part of Boko Haram anyway, if they forge, not if they, because they are forging alliance already, if they launch any attack with the name of ISIS on the zoo soil, if you come to us to give us weapons, I will decline it. I will allow them to kill all of you before we mount any counter-offensive. Let me tell you one thing that you don't understand. Some of you, you claim you went to school, but you didn't go to school. Because if you went to school, you will understand how Islam works. Islam is coming for you. They must come for you. It's a M-U-S-T, must. There is nothing anybody can do about it. Only you can defend yourselves. ISIS is coming, not just Boko Haram, but the real bad people that are coming. They need access to the oil, and they will get it to secure their financial base for their continued expansion within the whole of sub-Saharan Africa. The zoo is seen as pivotal, and Biafra land is where the resources that are looking for is lying in. Some of you cannot reason, you cannot see very well because you're blind, but at least you're lucky you're listening to Radio Biafra. Very, very lucky indeed. I'm telling you the truth. Or else I can in your blindness. It is that darkness we've come to shed light on that you can see properly. If they enter the zoo, I will not command this army. And I need guns and I have the men. I need guns and I need bullets. That's all we need. And then we win. I have been sounding this warning. I've been telling you, you think we are joking. They are coming. Your mothers will be raped. Your sisters will be married off as slaves. I'm telling you that now. Right as I speak, write it down. Biafra land will be decimated unless we equip this army to defend us. If we don't equip our army to defend us, in other words, if we don't march this year, it will be very difficult for us to recover. Forget all this nonsense. All these so-called pro-Biafra groups you're saying, Awasa brought them out to confuse you. Awasa brought them out. That is why they cannot say what we are saying or do what we're capable of doing. These are Awasa groups and you are not listening. That's now I want him on. You are not listening because the devil has gone into all these idols that you worship. The devil has gone inside you to harden your heart, to blind your eyes that you can no longer see. That day I will tell you to remember the broadcast of the 8th of June 2015. I will tell you to go back to it. I need guns and I need weapons. If I don't have guns and bullets, the army of Biafra cannot defend your towns and villages. The sooner you get that into your thick skull, the better for everybody. You are black people, you don't reason, I know that for sure. But the sooner you take this very message seriously, the better for everybody. Or else you're finished. ISIS is coming. They will enter the zoo and Chad very, very shortly. Not as Boko Haram, they are coming in as their franchise and as their name dictates. ISIS is coming. If you like, you make haste while the sun is shining, or if you like, you can continue to be dumb and stupid. That is entirely up to you. I won't be there, but you'll be dead anyway. And Radio Biafra will not report it, and nobody will. If you like, you give us guns. If you like, you don't.
All right. We move. So Nigeria, anyway, our PM will come to court in 2 weeks' time. Probably on the 11th of this month, he will be in court. And then I believe that will be the beginning of the maybe hearing or the cross-examination. According to the Finnish authorities, they got their information from Nigeria. Nigerian government, not Nigeria. And one good news is that they knew that Simon Ekpa is fighting for the sovereign state of Biafra, according to the prosecutor. And then he knew that this sovereign state of Biafra have existed before. It's not just that he is coming to fight for, he's demanding for a state, a sovereign state that have not existed. This is a state that have existed before. And then secondly, and the most important of all, the same prosecutor, Finnish prosecutor, that is working with Nigeria to prosecute Simon Ekpa, said that they cannot even trust anything coming from Nigeria as a proof. Are you getting what I'm saying? Is there in the news? You can go and read and find out if it is there or not. In that news, I think I posted the news on my timeline. Yale, I think WLEYLE, Yale. Finish news. So he said that they cannot trust the news coming from Nigeria, especially when it has to do with terrorism. Are you getting it? They knows the truth. That's why I said keep the fire burning. They knows the truth. And they know what Simon Ekpa is doing. I want us to remember that Simon Ekpa, before he started this, everything he was doing, he went to Finnish authority and submitted a letter to inform them of what he was about to do. Remember, he submitted a letter to the Finnish government. This is what I want to do. I want to fight for my nation that have existed before, that Nigeria have swallowed. I want to bring them out of Nigeria's bottom belly. Finnish authorities said, good, go on, move on. When he wanted to start, he wrote to EU, look at what Nigeria is doing to my people. I want to fight for my people. I want you to help us. Tell Nigeria to stop buying my people. I want you to tell, we Biafrans, want you to tell Nigeria to stop extrajudicial buying, to stop extrajudicial buying with no rule of law. They said, EU said, they replied and said, we have gotten your notification, but we are sorry, Nigeria is not in the EU. We cannot do anything here. Remember, PM also sued, Biafra also sued Nigeria in the Banjul court, which Nigeria never responded till today. All these things are proofs. So those of you running stomach, running verbal epileptic, those of you that are verbally epileptic, gloating that Simon Ekpa is going to prison, that is not my problem. Because I know there is nothing like Simon Ekpa going to prison. Let me tell you something. In terrorism charge, in terrorism case, nobody in anywhere in terrorism case, listen to me very well, go and make your verification. No terrorism case will be charged or suggested that the person, the culprit, will be sentenced to 6 years imprisonment. No lawyer will do that. It's just life, from life. Then when they come tell you say na life, now you go there bargain 80 years, 100 years. No terrorism. They know they judge terrorism say na 6 years. So for them to tell, for the prosecutor to start telling you that it's offense of 6 years, means that they have nothing on Simon Ekpa, and they know that they can never have anything on him. So those where they jubilate, yeah, Simon go court is the best place to go in Western world and get justice. Remember, the prosecutor just read out, or the court just read out the offenses they claim Nigeria is accusing Simon Ekpa of. Simon has not defended himself. Remember, he will speak the same way today as we speak right now as we speak. Hold on, I want to show us something. Make we start with Nigeria. Right now, as we speak, right now, listen to this news. Hold on, where is my this now? Okay. Are you seeing the news? Do you see it? What do you see here? You see that news? Let me. Okay. Two news. The sentence or this no. Okay, better. Now you can see. You can see it now. Yes, I hope you are seeing it. U.S. raises alarm. U.S. raises alarm over spate of terrorist attack in Nigeria, says development deeply concerns. Are you getting it? U.S. I'm not telling you UN. U.S. America is now raising concern. United States of America is now the one raising concern. No longer Biafrans raising concern. You get the message? Yet some people think what we are doing is just joke. Joke. We are not joking. Hold on, let me bring the news in a way to be good to read. Also, we'll read it no matter the little time we will get to read them. Now, newspaper and the advert. That's why I don't want to go. U.S. raises alarm over spate of terrorist attack in Nigeria, says development deeply concerned. Now, listen here. He said the United States of America has raised concern over the spate of terrorist attack in Nigeria. This concern was expressed during a digital press briefing in the African Chief of Defense Conference 2025. Read more. Now, the way these people they put their adverts, Sahara Reporter on the verse. The press conference featured. Let me remove them from my screen. I know that advertise for them. Come on there. Gotta move on. The advert too much now. How would they do that? The press conference featured the commander of United States for African Command, U.S. Marine Corps, General Michael Legendly, who said the recent attack in Nigeria and across the Sahel are deeply concerning. The scale and the brutality of some of these incidents are really troubling. According to him, the U.S. is monitoring this closely, and this event and offering is sharing intel with the Nigerian and also regional partners in the area remain instant. This is one. Another one I want you to know and I want you to see. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. That's another news. Listen here. Now, no, this one is not important. There's another news I wanted us to see. Maybe, hold on. Hold on. Where is my this? Hold on. Today, as we speak, if you go to chat, okay, let me open it because it go good if we talk, we go the show. Because with the talk, with the show, we know the talk make we no show you proof. With the talk, with the show you proof. Hold on, I will show you another news. Here. Now, 33. I hope the news is out. Oh, okay. Now, 33, 33 feared death as suspected herders attack Benue community. This is today, 2nd June. Every news I'm giving you now is today. It's not yesterday. If it is yesterday, I will still tell you it's yesterday. This is in Channel's news. Their news, online newspaper. Go there, you will find it. 33 people fed this morning, today, we are talking of today, will be Monday, will be 2nd. 91 happened today. Are you getting the message? Then, as if that one no day enough. Hold on, where is that one now? As if that one no day okay. As if that one no day enough. Oh, this thing that confused me. Hold on, I want to bring another news because there are plenty of them. Listen to this one. Listen to this one because if we then talk, I mean, they be like say with a joke. Now, here, Zamfara, listen. I want Zamfara, listen here. He said, Zamfara military jet mistakenly bomb vigilantes after deadly bandit attack. Military jet mistakenly bomb vigilantes. Mistakenly bomb vigilantes. Who? Military jet. And I guess this look like this new one where they just go by. They use vigilante test them. Are you getting the message? No time. There has never been any time Nigeria don't make mistake bombing innocent people. There has never been a time. Every time it's a mistake. Musa and his men will always make mistake to bomb innocent people. Mistakes to bomb innocent civilian children, women. This time, you see, when I tell you, say, you where they go do vigilante, first, they no give you better gun. Secondly, now then go see come attack you, say they mistake you for terrorists. Now, listen to me. These vigilantes, when they tell you say they mistake for terrorists, are the vigilantes that have uniform. No hunters this time. They don't bomb hunter, they don't bomb villages. Now vigilante they enter and say they mistake them because they look like those Boko Haram where they go community. And then listen, this is after the Boko Haram Funani headers have attacked a community and the left. They have attacked and they left. Then military jet come begin the bomb innocent people. Why they were on that attack? Why didn't you go there and bomb them? It's only mumu where una go tell, and the mumu they buy within that they tell them. As one Nigerian people where una be. Only una mumu na them they take within una they talk. Military jet mistakenly bombs vigilante. Okay, now let me just read a little. More than 20 farmers have been killed and over 50 villagers kidnapped following deadly bandit attack. God have mercy. God have mercy. Have mercy, God. over 20 people have died, over 50 kidnapped after these Fulani bandits have attacked, or Fulani terrorists have attacked a community in Maru local government area of Zamfara state. The incident, which occurred over the weekend, was revealed in a post on Monday by security analyst Bakat Singh on X. According to his post, a military aircraft deployed for protection during the attack mistakenly fired the local vigilantes, adding to the tragedy. Now, I've been waiting for last sing for some say the body. Nigeria. Musa always mistake to bomb innocent people. They never make mistake to bomb Boko Haram. They never make mistake to bomb Lokarawa. They never make mistake to... You don't hear say they don't make mistake to bomb Hisba police, Sharia police. You don't hear them. You don't hear say they don't make mistake to bomb army, Sharia army before. You know, say they get Sharia army, they get Sharia police. They know they make mistake to reach that place. You they get a message. That is Zoo. That is Nigeria for you. This is waiting with the talk. And it be like say we know the talk. You see, when we tell you that Nigeria has nothing for you, some people will still give you hope that Nigeria has something for you. Now, look at the road to Miyamoshi. You remember the DSS chief before? He was one day disgraced also in the foreign land because of green passport. See, where the green passport? I get that now. I get that here. See, this I say this in course. That is why you see people, big men, Nigerian big men, wait till you say Nigeria good. They fight to get Benin Republic passports. They pay billions to get Benin Republic passport. They pay billions to get Cameroon passport. They pay billions to get Ghana. Any passport at all they pay. I want you to listen to Ameshiro to me, who came out publicly to tell you waiting. He said, if you know they shame me, I they shame. If you are not ashamed me, I am ashamed of myself being Nigeria. My passport was seized. This is a former governor. My passport was seized in Germany. My offense was that I was carrying a green passport. They kept me for nearly 30 minutes. I was going for a medical checkup in Vienna. You see, he was going for medical checkup. He was going for medical checkup. Listen to him narrate this all day. Listen.
About moving the country forward. We don't want to move the country forward. If you're not ashamed, I'm ashamed. My passport was seized in Germany. I did nothing. My offense is that I'm carrying a green passport. They kept me for nearly 30 minutes, and I was going for a medical checkup in Vienna. Show us your hotel. Listen, I should. Show us a tour ticket. I should. Wait. Just because I'm carrying a green passport. So if you're not ashamed, I am. I am. That's why I picked up this topic. And let me tell you why I picked up this topic. Nigerian leaders and elites are not the problems of Nigeria. The problems of Nigeria are the followership. The leaders, look, when people say Nigeria is a capital, there are no capitalists in Nigeria. Capitalists are those with capital to invest for production. Do we produce here? Everybody relies on oil. Everybody wants to, that's why once you become president, you will see what will happen. As soon as you become president,
his offense is what? Right there. I remember in 2023, when we went to first Finland convention, I missed my flight because of green passport. When I come here, they talk, people no believe. When I came here, I talked about it. Nobody listened. The people thought I was lying. But I thank God many people had the same experience. Many people have had that same experience and their own bitter past. Like you can imagine an ex-governor. Do you know that a common mayor in America, even a criminal with American passport, will not be delayed. A criminal or a common criminal, you don't have right. You cannot detain him. You cannot delay him. He will tell you he have his. All you need to do is that passport to really his identity. Is he the real owner? Yes. You let him go with sorry for the delay. That is always the case. But when you are a Nigerian, hey, you don't fail now. You don't commit offense. Only that you are a Nigerian is a big offense. Just that you are a Nigerian, you are already an offender. You have committed a crime. And when we tell you, you do not want to hear, you think it's just because I don't like Nigeria, or it's not a lie, it's true. Nigeria is the only place where terrorists do their recruitment in broad daylight, pay people money, and they recruit them in broad daylight. In broad daylight. In Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place where terrorists are being begged to repent, so that they can become president and the whole post in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place where touts are being recruited into police. It's there. It's not secret. In Nigeria. Wait till me that way you want here, where you never hear of in Nigeria. It's the only place where terrorists can be forgiven. And the military will tell you that Musa will tell you, okay, hold on, I found the other one. Listen.
I was in a country, somewhere in South Asia.
This is DSS director. Because of his green passport as well. Listen to him.
I was in a country, somewhere in South Asia. And I wanted to pay for I went for this financial action task force meeting. I wanted to pay for my accommodation, my hotel. You know, the guy who was in front of me, a white guy, brought out his card, he made payment. They got the payment, and it was my turn. I gave them my own card. They slotted in, deducted the money, made the payment, and the lady stood up and went to another office and made photocopy of my card, both front and back. So I asked her, why are you making photocopy of my card? You are exposing me to fraud. You didn't do it to the other guy in front of me. It was a white guy. He said, yes, sir. He said, because this is a Nigerian card.
Are you listening? Yes, because this is a Nigerian card. Whether it's from you, president, or whether it's from you, a criminal, or this is what, and they will tell you that it's because you are Nigerians in our blood. What about when they see you, a Nigerian minister, a Nigerian governor? Imagine a Nigerian chief security officer, Department of State Security Officer, Director General, Patapata Oga, Security, they scrutinized him, ransacked his bag, his suit, everything, and suspected him for being a Nigerian. He is a criminal. Did you hear him? He said what? Listen again. Listen to him.
Other guy in front of me, it was a white guy. He said, yes, sir. He said, because this is a Nigerian card. This is a Nigerian card. That was our response. That they have a standing instruction that anytime they see a Nigerian card, they must suspect. And so they have to make photocopy so that they will be sure that I'm actually the owner of that card. And she knew who I was as the chairman of anti-corruption agency in Nigeria. You could see the shame. You could see the embarrassment. These are the things he said we want to stop. A friend of mine was talking to me the other time. He has been in the US for over 30 years. He came to Nigeria. He wanted to transfer money from one of his US accounts to another account. Right there from Nigeria, I wanted to make electronic transfer. Over there, they decided to block the account. So he called his account officer. Why are you blocking my account? You know this is my account. He said because the IP address of where you are carrying out this transaction shows Nigeria. They know he's the owner of the account. So he had to go there to reactivate the account again. This is kind of shame we are exposed to. And we believe enough is enough. Let us clean this system. Because of your future, if you carry our green passport now and go abroad, you will see the kind of shame they will subject you to, derogatory, sack they will subject you to. That is what we are trying to change. We are going to change this trajectory. We are going to give Nigeria a good international image. And we will get there with your support and with support of God.
If you continue to look, there are many of them. If you continue to look, you will see a lot, and a lot. Exactly. Yeah, I promise you. I just this one, I say make I look, I can't see them. If I continue look, we get plenty of them. This is not just that they are ordinary people, but because they are also the leaders of those ordinary people. You know, so ordinary president don't disappear. They know they see them again. Yeah, whether they don't give a sanction, nobody know. Nobody know. Okay, now let's go to another news because I go just to bring am out to give you. You see Sanusi? You see Sanusi here? You see Sanusi here? When you hear that a country is over, Nigeria is over, what I don't know is why people are pretending that it is not true. There is nothing like Nigeria anymore. Yet the people don't want to accept the truth. People are pretending that it's a lie. People pretend that there is a country called Nigeria, but there is no country anywhere. There is no country anywhere. I'm trying to bring in the picture. I'm trying to bring in the picture so that we go feed the Siam clearly. Hold on. Let me bring in the picture here. Okay, now the picture is here. Now Sanusi dropped bombshell. Elites are blind. Nigeria is collapsing. Now read details. Emir Sanusi delivers a shocking message about Nigeria's current state at a public event. The warning touches on terrorism, poverty, and the national leadership. In what many have described as a wake-up call to Nigerian political elite, the Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi II, had dropped a chilling verdict on the state of the nation, warning that Nigeria is no longer on the verge of crisis, but fully engulfed in it. Speaking during the 60th birthday celebration of former Rivers State Governor and the military and the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, Emir Sanusi painted a grim picture of the country's security and economic situation. According to the revered Islamic scholar and the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the idea that Nigeria is approaching crisis is misleading. Rather, the country, he insisted, is already neck deep in crisis. For all those who are saying we are to be careful before we get into crisis, please wake up. Sanusi done that. We are living with bandits. We are living with terrorists. We are living with the Boko Haram. We are already there. We are already in crisis. It has already happened. The question is, how do we get out of it? Now, like I tell you, there is no way out. The only way out is by getting yourself freed. If you don't get yourself freed, there is nothing like getting yourself out of it. There is no way out. You can never be free. Is it not in Nigeria that DSS, that is supposed to be a security organization or operatives or body, is now building structures for Islamic study? Is it not in the Nigeria? Have you not heard? Are you not getting it? Is it not in Nigeria that a security or DSS, the same DSS that they disgraced abroad, the same DSS that went to where he went to, I've forgotten where he went to, he was disgraced.
The Bola Ahmed Tinubu Darum.
He came back to build, what do you call it? Islamic studies for
The
Islam, promoting Islam. And the people are still sleeping. You are waiting for what to happen before you know it. Have police built church for you before? Has army built church or church school for you before? Has DSS built even a free share for you in your schools before? Them building Islamic Center for Islam. What does that tell you? A country without direction, a country without motive, a country without guidance, a country without vision, a country without mission. And when I sit here talk, when I know the degree because I know the professor, because I know the journalist. Some people will prefer the lies, Shemu lie, the lies, Rufai lie, the lies, what is that one that is like a chimpanzee that hate Igbos so much? What is his name? Ruben. The lies Ruben lie, and the lies are mockery of Obiogbe. Fools everywhere. Listen to this. Listen. Let me continue. Listen.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu Darum Center for Islamic Studies, built and donated by the Department of State Services, is designed to promote education and foster religious harmony. Speaking at the event, the Sultan said the center stands as a symbol of unity and will contribute to national peace and cooperation.
Forget about the little problems we hear every day. they do occur, they do happen, killings and whatever. But I believe coming together like this will definitely bring to the nearest minimum such misunderstandings, such problems.
Representing the DSS Director General, retired Director Ahmed Zalman explained that the project is part of the DSS efforts to reduce public discontent through education and social support.
It is in this regard that the present DGSS, Oluwatosin Adeola Ajayi, MON, has in its well over 3 decades career in the service initiated measures aimed at building trust between the government and the general public to bolster internal security through constructive citizens' engagement.
Minister of Finance Wale Edun reaffirmed the federal government's support for education and youth empowerment. He said projects like these aligns with President Tinubu's vision for inclusive development.
The president's policies are working, and we just need to keep going in this right direction.
Governor Ubasani of Kaduna State, represented by his deputy, Dr. Hadiza Balarabe, described the center as a beacon of hope, one that reflects the value of compassion, knowledge, and unity.
That education is not a privilege but a right, and ensuring that the most disadvantaged children have access to quality education. We are driven by a single powerful conviction that every child we educate is a future we secure.
With leaders across religion, politics, and security sectors present, the event highlights the growing call for collaboration in building a peaceful and prosperous Nigeria. Abimajamu.
All right, Joe. Sorry about that. We heard that, right? Hold on. Just relax. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
In a country battling record inflation, mass unemployment, and growing insecurity, the Department of State Services, the DSS, has just built and commissioned a Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Now, this is a country where no job has become norm, where hunger is whipping people, where salaries are not being paid, where children have dilapidated schools everywhere, even in Abuja, where children are out of school, where people go to bed empty belly, where people drink water, water that is what is this water? Mug, where they wash dead body, where they wash dead body, the water where they use to wash dead body, they enter the dirty stream, and the people they fetch and they drink. They got. We have so many dilapidated schools that has fallen rotten, and I will show you waiting that they teach for this school now. I will show you how they come. Firstly, listen. It's just for people to understand the way no get understanding ear and brain. Listen.
Center for Islamic Studies in Kaduna. Let that sink in. The nation's top intelligence agency, whose job is to counter terrorism, espionage, and internal sabotage.
What is the job of DSS or SSS? What is their job? To build schools? Has they become Ministry for Education? They don't turn to Education Ministry. Oh, they have become Department of School Satisfaction Department, Department of School Socialist or Socialization, DSS, Department of School Socialization. Are you getting it? When terrorists are there ravaging everywhere, they are not going after them. They don't have money to buy arms, but they have money to go and build Islamic studies. It's a center for Islam, not just Islamic school, center for Islamic studies. They are not after terrorists. What they are after is Biafrans. What they are after is anybody that say, I need freedom. What they're after is anybody that say police is brutalizing me. What they're after is anybody, his name is Emeka Okeke, Ifeanyi, or Chukwuoke, Chukwuka, Chukwukere. You are a victim. Yeah. What is the job of DSS? Building school for Islamic, building school for Islam in any form. Only in Nigeria will you see this kind of thing happen. Only in Nigeria. You can see this in a Banana Republic even. You know, go see them. You know they happen. Kukuland, you know they happen. But Nigeria, it they happen. When you hear Nigeria is a giant of Africa, no, it's not only giant of Africa. Nigeria is the giant of the world. Giant of the whole world, because it's only Nigeria that has done what nobody in this world has done. Nigeria is doing things that nobody again will be able to do. After Nigeria is nobody. Have you heard anybody, no matter the giant, the biggest America, the whole of USA, the whole of Europe put together, have you heard that anybody has forgiven terrorists? You don't hear that one before? It shocked you. You can never hear that any country has forgiven terrorists. No. Okay. You fit hear that one. Okay. You don't hear say under 2 weeks you rehabilitate terrorists. You don't, that one you don't hear them anywhere before. But in Nigeria it is happening. You don't hear before say, come, repent, you terrorists, repent, and you can become the president of Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria you have towns recruited into police. In the open, bright sun, very bright sun, under the very bright sun, sunny day, it happened. I get the video, I don't share, once in a while I go bring and remind us. We don't forget too much. Do forget. Only in Nigeria, all these things are happening, will happen, and will still continue to happen. And they say they are not giant. They are giant of everything negative. They are giant. Everything negative you look for Nigeria. Because something that those professionals, those educated, those civilized world countries cannot do. Nigeria that is not even started since civilization. They have not even... do you know that Nigeria is the only country that don't have plan for next month? When even Ghana have plans for next 5 years. Nigeria don't have plan for next tomorrow. They don't have. Only that budget they come and budget for 2025 is over. They budget itself for whether money they have to borrow. Nigeria is the only country that borrow money to pay loan. Hey, Chineke, which one you want make I continue? Yet they don't have money. They borrow money to pay salaries. They borrow money to buy SUV for their senators. Yet, DSS have money to build Center for Islamic Studies, where people are dying of job. Why you don't build the industry? Since you don't become developer. Why didn't you build industry? At least you give people job.
Side is now in the business of constructing religious education centers named after a sitting president. If this doesn't raise red flags about the misuse of state power, blurred lines between religion and governance, and creeping authoritarianism, what will? This is not about Islam, it's about institutional integrity, about boundaries, about a security agency straying from its constitutional mandate. Why is the DSS funded by taxpayers' money building a religious center? Why now? And why name it after President Tinubu? Nigeria is a secular state, yet we are watching the dangerous politicization of faith and the creeping use of national institutions for soft propaganda. What message does this send to millions of Christians, traditionalists, and even Muslims who see through this tokenism? Is the DSS now a developer of religious infrastructure or an intelligence agency? Worse still, this comes at a time when Nigerians are buckling under the weight of economic hardship, hunger, and fear. Citizens can't afford food, electricity is a luxury, and insecurity remains rampant. Against this backdrop, the decision by a national security agency to commission a religious center named after the president feels not just tone deaf, but deeply insulting. It reeks of privilege and detachment from the daily struggles of ordinary Nigerians. We're not against interfaith gestures or community development, but it must come from the right quarters. If the DSS has the bandwidth to build schools, why not build a forensic lab to track terrorists or intelligence facilities to combat banditry? Good morning, Nigerians.
You hear that one? They have money to build a house, but they don't have money to buy common drone to track terrorism. They don't have. They will always have bomb and aeroplane to bomb innocent people. Today, the one where they bomb now, Vigilantes. You see, Nigeria is a respecter of nobody. Even if you are vigilante, they go bomb you. Innocent community, they bomb you. Mistake, always mistake. How many times have they mistakenly bombed these people that are attacking? These people that took over people's communities, why don't you go and bomb them? Why will you always make mistakes of bombing the innocent people? Today, they have started bombing the vigilantes. The only vigilantes that are attacking these terrorists, these headers that come to attack their communities, you went and bombed them. After the terrorists have kidnapped over 50, buyed over 30, over 20. Look at what they did. They went, instead of going after those that kidnap people, and they have given you information that these people kidnapped so many people, more than 50 people, and you saw vigilantes that they did not kidnap anybody, they are not with any victims. You went and bombed all of them and they buy all of them. You add it to the ones where they don't buy before. That means the Fulani headers must have informed them, we buy only 20, they know plenty, so they have to buy the vigilante. Or probably they must have told them that the vigilantes are after us. So yes, this is what might have happened. The vigilantes, because once they went for the attack, the army and police don't come. Remember, they will tell you that they don't have authority to go after the terrorists. That other have to come from Abuja. That's always the case. So the vigilantes are always there. So they swung into action to go rescue their people that were kidnapped by these Fulani headers. And the Fulani headers have to inform the army in Abuja immediately. These people are after also, so they have to go and bomb them. Tell you we mistake them for the terrorists. Are you getting the message? That building Islamic school, Center for School, Islamic school. And in this Center for Islamic school, what do you learn there? What do people learn there? I will show you what they learn. I try to find the video. You will hear what they are learning there. what people are being. Listen, oh God, have mercy for us. This is a place where they teach you. I can't find the video now. Where they teach you that you must be an Islam. I can't find the video. Can't find the video. But whatever, you know already. You know already. That is soup for you. For those of you who still believe that one day Zogo fine, Zogo good, continue hoping. Continue hoping. Continue living in your cloud cuckoo land. Cloud cuckoo land itself, if you dey live on cloud cuckoo land, na better place to live than what so many of you are living in. Yeah. Than what so many people are living in. The only God and I ain't go save people. Like I said before, you see the policeman where they buy. Who buy him? Who buy him? You see the way they buy the policeman like a common criminal. It's not important whether he's a criminal, whether you don't like him. No, they buy him finish, the whole town they celebrate. Why? Waiting be them Wosu. I think it's Kwemeka Wosu or something like that. When you don't even understand, you will not know. His name is what? Wosu. Chukwemeka Wosu or something like that is his name. He was quiet. He was quiet by the northerners. And after they quiet him, they were celebrating. They were jubilating. Because they quiet an Igbo man. Yeah, they quiet Igbo man. That is who they buy. I'll find his picture. I'll bring his picture. Make you see him. They buy the Igbo man. Musa has not gone to that community to bomb the community because he's an Igbo man. I pity those Igbos who still there as army, as police, or whatever you call yourself. I just pity you una all because una be fool and una go fool go. I don't see the picture again. I'm trying to find the picture. But his name is something Wosu, I believe. His name is Wosu. He's an Igbo man, pure Igbo man. Many people may have seen him. I've seen what I'm saying. He's a pure Igbo man. I will find his picture and I will bring his picture. I just want to make you understand. When they tell you, hey, it's a policeman, do not. I want to ask questions now. How many of you, okay, this is his picture. Wosu. Hold on. Let me see. Let me save his image and bring it. His name should be Wosu, something Wosu. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Image. It's not clear. It's not clear. I'm trying to see where I will find his name very clear. I don't know why I can't find his name. Hold on. I'll find his name. I can't find. Hold on. Let me see if I can find him. I can't find it. But whatever, however, I want you to know that he is an Igbo man. Okay. Wosu E. Yeah, Wosu E. I think Wosu E is Emeka Wosu or something like that. I don't know. He is just Wosu E. Wosu E is his name. Emeka Wosu or something like that. So I just want to make you understand who he be and what happened and why nobody is talking about him. Why is he not making the headlines? Why they make the headline? Why Musa no angry? Why police inspector Oji one them Ugochukwu, I greet you, my brother. Why be say they never go that community, go avenge his death? Why? Why? Because he is Wosu Chukwuemeka or Emeka Wosu. When I tell you, say you are not part of what these people are doing, you don't understand. You think you think it's just a makeup. No, you are not part of them. Like it or leave it. And you can never be part of these people. No matter what you do to please them, you can never be part of them. Believe me. You can never be part of these people. If you see the way they buy this policeman, if you see the video, you go cry. See as they beat him with his stick, bah, bah, stone, bah, bah. They hit him. If they beg for life. A policeman, oh, a policeman. But if now had it been that this is let's just say now the policeman is Hausa or Yoruba or whatever he is, and then he was died in Biafra land, that community and the environment communities, therefore don't level down. You see what happen for Guama now. You see what happen for Odi. You see what happen for Odi and the Zakebian. Are you getting the message? Odi, Zakebian. All these places where are there. Zakebian and Biafra. Odi. Because a security personnel have misunderstanding with the community. They fight. And if they good to make their buy people will be Igbo people, but when they mistakenly buy a military, a police, a civil servant, a civil service will no be Igbo, you go see them come now. The whole community. Obasanjo did it now. Obasanjo wiped the community of Odi, wiped the community of Zakibian, just because he want the oil way there the community. Because the people say, settle us, your oil don't destroy our land. The oil way they take, they destroy our land. And these police and army, they come use our oil, they do business. You have to settle us because we are jobless. We have no food. That was the offense, and army started shooting them. And when they fight back, some army fall. Obasanjo sent, go and level down the communities. And they went and they leveled down the communities. Even till now that we are speaking, some places has not been rebuilt in Odi and the Sakebian. Go and find out. Some places are still to be rebuilt. Some people has not returned back home because When you say you know Igbo, na in dey vex me. Because when they want to buy you, na Igbo they go use buy you. Na Igbo, they go call you Igbo, they go buy you. May God give us the grace. Like I said earlier, if you go home, pray that the PM will come back, make it come finish this Biafra. Because there is no other reason why they are stopping PM other than maybe Biafra not come and they no go fit. Like I said earlier, ever since it gets something where we say you come begin the build new, it gets something where we say you don't date there, you enter your seat. And if you go back to the beginning of this video, I analyze how DSS destabilize ESN, how DOS destabilize ESN. And I also analyzed how the fallback republic destabilized the army that Biafrans built. And then when you ask yourself the reasons behind destabilizing the army, just to make it come out clear that Simon Ekpa is the person sponsoring them. It's not Simon that sponsors them. Biafrans are sponsoring them. But they want to make it look like Simon Ekpa is sponsoring them. They want to make it look like Nnamdi Kanu was the one sponsoring them. Because he's been accused of terrorism, incitement. So when the people are no longer doing anything, it will be, yes, we stopped him and then stop. That means he is the one inciting them. People know the thing, go that side, Abi. My people, I go drop this program here. Maybe we'll see tomorrow if we will fit again. May God give us grace. May God give us grace. Pray for PM. I know you know we fit to amend anything. Finland already done show you say that Nigeria is even crawl. Nigeria is quaking now because what they thought is not what they are seeing. They say he is working with terrorist organization. Don't worry. They will be asked, Nigeria will come and tell us who is the terrorist organization that he is working with. They will tell us. My dear people, make I end this program. We go see later. We go see later. Like this video for me. Just do me a favor. Like this video. And thank you so much for being part of the program. And bye for now.
Another citizen builder. We stand up one, united, guided, government taking us road every day. Blessed by the people, government taking us road every day. Blessed by the people.